Even if we enjoy watching horror movies, there are certain movies that we would never watch. Hundreds of horror films have been made up to this day. However, some of them are simply too horrific for any of us. Here are the top 10 nerve-wracking horror movies. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. It, 2017. Clown phobia is a very real thing. If you need any more confirmation, consider the box office success of It, based on Stephen King's novel of the same name, which broke The Exorcist's 44-year record as the highest-grossing horror picture ever. Andy Muschietti's big-budget version used nostalgia to tell the narrative of traumatized youngsters, while Bill Skarsgård's portrayal of Pennywise, the wicked shape-shifting clown, was strange and scary in all the right ways. Add a fair dose of jump scares, a few amazing set pieces, and some top-tier CGI, and you've got a recipe for a horror picture that's both entertaining and terrifying. Number 9. A Quiet Place, 2018. In 2018, the horror thriller film A Quiet Place was released. However, the film is not about spirits, but it's enough to make you scared. This understated monster film stars John Krasinski and his real-life wife, Emily Blunt, in a compelling performance that culminates while discreetly giving birth in a bathtub. She can't scream or groan because she and the rest of humanity are being pursued by amorotic creatures who hunt exclusively by sound. Number 8. Insidious, 2010. The Conjuring is a supernatural thriller about a young kid who enters a coma and begins channeling a demonic spirit. The story's fundamental bones weren't very innovative, but when regular Wan collaborator Leigh Whannell instilled it with a compelling enough mythology that it inspired 3 further chapters. Wan also remarked that Insidious was intended to be a supernatural counterpoint to Saw's plain violence, which forced him to create something on a more spiritual level. And the result is an excellent thriller with one of the best jump scares ever put on screen. Number 7. The Conjuring, 2013. The Conjuring is based on true occurrences and is inspired by real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren's experiences. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga play the Warrens, who are best renowned for their work on The Unusual Case, and they grounded the jump scares and freak-out moments with a believable world weariness. Wan and his co-stars found new dread in traditional genre cliches, resulting in a complex cinematic universe that only continues to expand. Number 6. The Dark and the Wicked, 2020. The Strangers, a 2008 home invasion tale inspired in part by a series of break-ins in Bertino's adolescent neighborhood, left us shaken. Knowing the director's inspiration method makes watching The Dark and the Wicked even more disturbing. It's one of the strongest genre finds buried in the bowels of digital streaming. A scary slow burner about some genuinely skin-crawling stuff going down at one family's homestead. Watch this film, but not by yourself. Number 5. The Ring, 2002. The Ring may appear tepid now that it has survived the J-horror craze, but the notion horrified moviegoers back in 2002 when Gore Verbinski directed The Ring, an adaptation of the Japanese film Ringu. The Ring is a 2002 adaptation of a Japanese film that is far too frightening. On screen, 4 people and a horse die, with the possibility of many more tragic deaths throughout. The soundtrack features the spitting of ceaseless Seattle rain, echoing orchestral notes of doom, and loud and continuous guttural sound effects, all of which add to the creepiness. Number 4. Get Out, 2017. Get Out is one of the year's best pictures, and it lives up to the expectations. It is a visually stunning film with elegant and distressing cinematography and editing, as well as some disturbingly strange imagery that contributes to and deepens the unease and sense of dread. If you're looking for a good scare this Halloween, we recommend seeing Get Out. The film's multi-genre complexity, racial allegories, and everyday relatability makes it a must-see for Halloween, and probably the best scary movie of all time. Number 3. Paranormal Activity franchise. Paranormal Activity is a brilliant little horror picture that arrives pretending to be the genuine thing, and is so well crafted that it's truly terrifying. You've watched Oren Peli's security cam nightmare 100 times, and 100 more when you close your eyes. Regardless of viewership, the preliminary possession that established a paranormal franchise left an impression. In the first video, we meet Katie and Micah, a couple who record the terrifying events that occur in their home on security tape. Number 2. Sicin franchise. Sicin is a Turkish supernatural horror film series. This franchise has produced a total of 6 films to date. The first movie was about Zanur, a lovely woman who fell in love with her cousin Kudret. When she discovers that Kudret is married to another woman, Nisa, the jealous Zanur, seeks the assistance of a sorcerer to cast black magic on Nisa, only to produce mysterious problems for Kudret's family. The sorcery, on the other hand, affects and torments Zanur. The film series is so terrifying that you'll feel like someone is breathing down your neck. Number 1. Dabe franchise. Turkish horror film Dabe is unlike any other horror story. The film's genuine story is revealed in the credits. The villagers rescue Farouk the next morning, but his head injuries led him to lose his memory. People attempted to find and rescue Ebru, but she was never found. Dabe 3, 4, and 5 are based on true stories. Even the sounds of the jinns heard in the film were taken from the event's official case files. No matter how brave you are, you would not dare to see this terrifying film series alone. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.